Good morning and welcome to Wake Up to Broker Up with Mark, episode number 40 for 2025. Calendar changed. It's October, fourth quarter of the year. What are you going to do to be better for 2026? Now's the time. You can get started doing anything you want to do during the last quarter of 2025 to be ready for 2026. So I'm going to talk about an unlikely subject for Mark to talk about. What might that be? Artificial intelligence, AI. It is everywhere. And you may have heard me say before that I prefer RI, real intelligence, not AI, artificial intelligence. But you know what? I'm changing my tune. And why? Because it's everywhere. So I started experimenting. I'm a Gmail, Google guy. Many of you are as well. And it comes with Gemini, Gemini. And Gemini helps me do all kinds of organizational things or gets me started on a project. It's really quite interesting. And the great thing about it is you can kind of test it out incrementally, easily, to figure out how to prompt it. And then if you don't get the results you're after, you change your prompt and ask it again. And it'll tell you all kinds of things that you never thought possible, literally in the blink of a finger. It's interesting how quickly it can get you an answer to anything you want to ask it. The next one would be Chat GPT, C-H-A-T-G, Chat GPT, that's right, C-H-A-T-G-P-T. And I use Chat GPT. Oftentimes I ask the same question I just asked to Gemini or prompted it the same way to see if it gives me a different answer. Again, you test it out. Ask it a question that you know the answer to and then see what answer you get back from it, because you got to know the context. Like for instance, if you just ask it a generic real estate question, it's going to pull it generically from all of its collective knowledge of real estate. That's why the more specific question you ask, the better the answer is, because it really comes specifically for that. And in this case, that would be Georgia, and it might be Atlanta, and it might be Marietta, it might be Smyrna, it might be Decula. In other words, you got to be specific about it because the prompt is everything to getting the right answer. And the last one you might want to try is Grok, G-R-O-K. You can ask it anything. It has a cool name, which escapes me right now. But these things are here to stay, and they're really helpful as long as you understand what you're asking it and what it's giving you back. Test it. Check it out. Again, ask it questions that you may already know the answer to and see how that answer compares to what you already know. And the reason for that is, again, trust and credibility. You'll get the credibility and the trust that it knows what you're asking it, and more importantly, that it gave you the answer you were expecting. Don't get the answer you want, kind of like searching on Google. You just ask it again and prompt it differently. Hope this helps. An unlikely AI lesson. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.